Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 ultimate comfort movies.
I am Josie Geller, high school student, senior class, 1999.
I'm writing a travel piece.
I'm here on a spontaneous holiday.
I just dropped in to say hi.
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
For this list, we'll be looking at films that we can put on anytime we need a little cheering up. What do you watch when you want to go to your happy place? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Back to the Future.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
We've all fantasized about being able to travel through time, and the next best thing is being able to watch Marty McFly do it in Doc Brown's DeLorean. Back to the Future is a classic comfort movie that's been enjoyed for generations and totally stands the test of time. Get it?
What's that thing he's on?
It's a board with wheels.
It's an absolute dream.
And luckily, if you've watched the first one so many times that you can recite every line of dialogue, there are a couple of sequels to keep you busy as well. Some may argue that they may not quite stand up to the original, but the franchise's place in pop culture is something that certainly can't be argued.
I wanted to tell you that it's been educational.
Marty, will we ever see you again?
I guarantee it.
Number 9, Clueless. Despite the fact that it was released in 1995, Clueless has a timeless quality that makes it one of the most beloved teen movies of all time.
I can't believe I'm taking advice from someone who watches cartoons.
Following the self-centered yet lovable antics of Cher Horowitz as she navigates life in Beverly Hills, this movie brought Valley Girl style and lingo to the mainstream.
Sherry, can you do this? Rolling with the homies.
Rolling with the homies.
Yeah, let's do it.
Every scene in Clueless is a pleasure to watch, thanks to the snappy dialogue, enviable outfits, and lovable characters.
What the hell is that?
A dress.
Says who?
Calvin Klein.
Part romantic comedy, part coming-of-age story, and partially based on Jane Austen's Emma, this is one of those movies that gets better every time you watch it.
Ugh, as if.
Number 8, 13 Going on 30.
30 and 30 and thriving.
In this fantasy rom-com, 13-year-old Jenna Rink gets everything she thinks she wants when she finds herself suddenly in a grown-up body living the life she always dreamed of. The problem is, the person she grew up to be doesn't exactly make her proud.
We need to remember what used to be good.
Watching Jenna come to terms with what her life has become at age 30, and subsequently trying to fix it, all while making decisions like a teenager, is just a ton of fun. As is Jennifer Garner and Mark Ruffalo in the main roles.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and that Thriller dance number has got to be one of the best musical moments that we can remember. Number 7, Never Been Kissed. There's something so satisfying about watching a grown-up relive their high school experience. Josie doesn't have the best time in high school, but she gets to give it another shot when she's assigned to go undercover and pretend to be a student for a news report on teenage behavior.
You are looking at the newest undercover reporter for the Chicago Sun-Times. I am Josie Geller, high school student, senior class, 1999.
As Josie, Drew Barrymore is really able to capture what it's like feeling like your own teenage self again. However, things start to take a turn when she develops a serious crush on one of her teachers, who unfortunately thinks she's really a student.
It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, same here. Well, all I can tell you is that when you're my age, guys will be lined up around the block for you.
Plenty of antics take place, but as with any good comfort movie, everything is resolved by the film's conclusion.
Sorry I'm late. Took me forever to get here.
I know what you mean.
Number 6, Paddington.
Hello. I'm dreadfully sorry, I don't actually know your name.
Oh, well, I've got a bear name, but it seems to be rather hard to pronounce.
Sure, 2014's Paddington is family-friendly, but it may just be as enjoyable for grown-ups as it is for the little ones. Paddington himself is one of the most adorable and sympathetic characters ever created, making the audience immediately emotionally invested in his story. The bear also has the uncanny ability to get himself into lots of hilarious situations, which is what makes following along on his adventures through London a true treat. Based on the Michael Bond character from children's literature, this is the type of movie where you know everything will turn out all right in the end.
Nice try, bear. That crow's nest!
But that's a-okay with us. The sequel is amazing too, but if that's still not enough, Paddington, then you'll be happy to know that a third film started pre-production in 2021. Number 5. The Sound of Music.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start.
The Sound of Music is considered to be one of the greatest movies of all time, and because of its lovable protagonist and memorable songs, it's also one of the most beloved.
Go! A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Despite the fact that this musical drama has nothing to do with Christmas, watching it has become a holiday tradition for many families. Maria and the Von Trapp family captured the hearts of movie audiences in the 60s, and the infatuation hasn't abated over the generations.
Oh, Captain, you're home!
Oh, and if you are looking for the most comforting experience possible, you might want to consider turning it off before the whole Nazi storyline becomes the focus later in the film. Number 4. Mean Girls. This 2004 movie basically became an instant classic upon its release, and has only developed a more dedicated following since.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd.
Sure, the teen comedy deals with plenty of issues that high schoolers face, including cliques, stereotyping, and antagonistic students. But these are all handled in a tongue-in-cheek manner that makes Mean Girls a delight to watch, even if it does dredge up some memories of the Mean Girls from your own past.
How many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George?
The early aughts style and cool kid lingo are now delightfully dated, but the iconic lines and memorable scenes from this film will never go out of fashion.
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
Number 3. Miss Congeniality.
I'm in a dress. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved. And I'm armed. Don't mess with me.
Why don't they make movies like this anymore? Miss Congeniality stars Sandra Bullock as an FBI special agent who goes undercover at a beauty pageant to investigate a major threat.
By the way, what are you planning to do for your talent? Sing, dance, chew with your mouth closed?
I will do whatever you want me to, Yoda.
Bullock's character Grace is not exactly graceful, so she struggles to fit in among the other glamorous and image-conscious women. This fish-out-of-water story is fun all the way through, with Grace coming to identify with the other contestants. Of course, she also saves the day in the end, all while she and her partner Eric get more and more familiar with a new side of herself that no one ever could have anticipated.
You think I'm gorgeous? You wanna date me, love me, and marry?
Number 2. Mamma Mia. Beautiful Greek landscapes, ABBA music, Meryl Streep, what more could you want from a movie? Mamma Mia, based on the jukebox musical, is frothy fun all the way through. It focuses on the soon-to-be-married Sophie, her mother Donna, and what happens when the former invites the 3 men who are most likely to be her dad to her wedding.
What are you doing here?
I'm writing a travel piece.
I'm here on a spontaneous holiday.
I just dropped in to say hi.
Every moment of this multi-generational romantic comedy is a delight to behold, and the entire movie can and should be treated as a sing-along, with every song seemingly better than the last.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
It's the perfect pick for a little escapism, as the scenery of the fictional island of Kalokari will make you feel like you've been swept away on a dreamy vacation.
People have been arriving all afternoon. No one's seen you.
I'm sorry, I was around the island. I just lost track of time.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road on this Technicolor adventure.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road.
She's the Man. This modern-day Shakespeare adaptation is a ton of fun.
Sometimes I just think you just might as well be your brother.
You know what? If you can't join him, beat him.
Last holiday, a woman learns she only has a few weeks to live and goes on an epic trip.
I'll be wanting to have one of these snowboarding lessons.
Very good. Will that be all?
No, it won't. I want some more of these spa services. Like maybe this algae flotation wrap and the reflexology massage.
The Lizzie McGuire movie. Lizzie and her classmates go to Rome in this fun-filled romp.
Make a wish.
I'm in Rome with my best friend. I'm good. You make one.
Okay.
Mary Poppins. This movie is practically perfect in every way. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Princess Bride. As you wish. It's hard to find a movie as universally beloved as this one. Part romantic comedy, part adventure tale, and part satire, this story within a story is truly fun for the whole family.
That's wonderful.
It pretty much has everything that you could want from a flick. Sword fights, battles of wits, heroes in disguise, rodents of unusual size, and at least a little bit of kissing. Wesley and Buttercup's quest to be together makes this modern-day fantasy fairy tale one of the greatest movies ever made, and it never ceases to put a smile on our faces.
What's so funny? I'll tell you in a minute.
While it's inconceivable that The Princess Bride didn't make a splash at the box office in the late 80s, its cult classic status today is certainly more than well-deserved.
Grandpa? Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.